Hello everyone, this is a video for EDSE 307 and today I'm going to peel back the layers of the cult classic Mean Girls because that movie was so fetch and discuss some of the main characters and their relationship between other students, teachers, and parents in the film and how that relationship supports or restricts their identities and opportunities to succeed. To quote Miller, for students, schools can either be a prison that mirrors social, cultural, and economic modes of reproductions, or I prefer a place of safety, learning, and friendship, an inclusive atmosphere where students find their voice. So, our first character, Regina George, queen of the plastics. Raise your hand if you have ever been personally victimized by Regina George, or someone like her. A group of popular girls is at a high school, and she is the leader. She's blonde, beautiful, glamorous, wealthy, and seemingly carefree. That is, until we get to know her and those around her. Is butter a carb? Once we get to know her, we realize that not only does she have a lot of anger issues, but she is also sexualized and extremely self-conscious of herself and her looks. This is emphasized by her mother, who is an inappropriate example. But she's not like a regular mom, she's a cool mom. She's more interested in being a friend to Regina than a parent, and this encourages Regina's negative, attention-seeking behaviors. Her room is an ode to Barbie and an inaccurate depiction of commercialized female aesthetics. We often see the girls trash-talking themselves and being overall negative and body-conscious while together, wearing pink, and rather than celebrating each other, putting each other down. Next, we're going to look at Janice Ian. So, peeling back her layer, she attempts to veer the main character, Katie, away from the plastics, citing how cruel they were to her and warning her. Janice Ian is goth and only ever pictured with Damien, who's too gay to function. She was rumored to be a lesbian, and the film unfortunately portrays this fact as negative, causing Janice to drop out of school, become goth, and restricting her identity as a lesbian. If queer literacy were more widely used and accepted in schools, things like being a lesbian or being gay would not cause such drama within a high school. And though Janice seemingly has good intention to be Katie's friend, we realize that she is actually scheming revenge on Regina because she's a life ruiner. She ruins people's lives, and the fact that they have unresolved conflict from years gone by. Though she's a good representation of individuality, Janice too suffers from anger issues and trauma. Katie Huron, our third character, is the film's protagonist turned antagonist turned protagonist again. Oh, the limit does not exist. She's depicted in the movie as naive, and though intelligent, she is easily seduced into joining the plastics. She is brilliant at math, and Miss Norbury endorses her joining the mathletes to reach her full potential. Though they are depicted as nerds, and according to both Damien and the plastics, not something you want to be, and it's social suicide to join. The horrors of being good at math. I wouldn't know. She then decides to sadly play dumb and get her crush to like her. She is not happy when she's in the plastics because she's so far removed from her real identity, and the plastics fall apart as a group when each one of these girls confronts their own demons. Just join the math club if you're good at math. It's not nerdy. Miss Norbury is the best example, though, of a good educator in the film, and utilized many of the processes that Dr. Dolores Mullins encourages utilizing, including sharing the power with students, when she encourages all the students to speak out in the assembly in a practice called trust falls. She also tries to get into Katie's head, and other than encouraging her to pursue her intelligence, only to be met with Katie being cruel to her in the burn book, we also see her in the assembly trying to cancel the toxic school culture by telling students to stop calling each other sluts and whores, and to write out apology letters to one another. This is a positive turning point in the film, representing the importance in the positive role of educators, indicating where they can extend and broaden their influence, and giving tools for change. So, lastly, we will discuss the color pink, a traditionally feminist color that represents cruelty and conformity in the film and represents Katie's full transformation from a naive new girl to a mean girl. Addressing the "you can't sit with us" behavior of mean girls will destroy and deconstruct the negative stereotypes early and hopefully forever. Coincidentally, pink shirts have created a movement across North America on National Anti-Bully Day, or Pink Shirt Day. Pink now represents the future of inclusive education and enables us to embrace the differences between each other, and rather than bully people who are different, erase our bias and understand all perspectives and points of view. Wearing a pink shirt attempts to connect actions with long-term consequences and replace meanness with kindness. The concepts of mean girls, though situated in a high school, are also very real in the workplace, and wearing pink may seem like a small gesture, but it represents a refusal to join the culture and a promotion of social justice. Thank you for watching. On Wednesdays, we wear pink!